Good morning. Today we're going to go over how to use msconfig. msconfig is a tool that you can use to check what processes are set to run at startup, and you can add different processes to run at startup or remove processes to run at startup. Typically you would remove processes if you want to speed up your computer's loading time. So to get to msconfig in Windows 7, the easiest way is to go down to Search Programs or Files, this little box here with the magnifying glass, and type msconfig, and then press Enter. This will load up the msconfig dialog box. And you have different options here. You can go to boot, which shows you the boot order of your Windows OS. You can remove different booting options, such as this Windows 8 Consumer Preview. I don't want that on there anymore, so I'll just go ahead and remove that. And this old Windows, I don't need that either. Now when I boot my Windows operating system, it should automatically just load into Windows. You can see which services start running automatically as soon as you go into your Windows. I don't ever use this Bonjour service from Apple, so I'll uncheck that. Let's see. Everything else looks alright, I guess. But there's a lot of services that are running, so we could uncheck a lot of these things. Well, that one maybe, I don't know. And just click Apply here. And then you can go to Startup and see what programs are running at Startup. For instance, I may not want iTunes to run at startup anymore because iTunes is, a program that I only use when I want to, put music on my phone, my iPhone. So I don't want it to run at startup. And let's see, we can leave Citrix Receiver. I use that for work. The Netgear Genie. I don't have Netgear anymore, a Netgear router anymore, so I'll uncheck that as well. And then we can, of course, apply that. And then the tools just has different information about your operating system. And you can launch certain tools from here, like remote assistance. If we had that enabled on the computer, we could launch that. Your registry editor, if we needed to go in the registry, we could launch the registry editor, and we're in registry edit. It's another tool we could use. We need to change anything in the registry. Or if we wanted to launch Task Manager, we can do that from here as well. You can see what's running on the computer now. So it's a pretty helpful tool. And so we'll just go ahead and close out of here. Now it's going to prompt me for a restart. I'm going to go ahead and exit without restarting. I'll restart later. Once I restart, the changes I made to the msconfig will take effect.